the smile that hid starvation. He brought the same lunchbox every day. Neatly packed. Perfectly closed. But inside, nothing. The wealthy man who visited the school that day saw him collapse and called it laziness. Cameras captured it all. But the real twist came later, when hidden footage revealed why the boy smiled while starving. This story is not fiction, it's the emotional reality that will make you question how we treat the ones with the least. The lunchbox that never opened. At 12:30 p.m., the bell rang through Greyston Primary's red-bricked corridors. Children rushed to the courtyard, but one boy moved slowly, Noah, 11, with big brown eyes, messy hair, and shoes 2 sizes too small. Every day, he carried the same polished bright blue lunchbox, zipped neatly shut. Under the sycamore tree, he'd eat in silence, pretending to tear invisible sandwiches. No crumbs, no wrappers. Just performance. Miss Eliza Shaw, young and idealistic, noticed. One afternoon, she asked, "What do you have today?" "Cheese sandwich, and crisps," he said, smiling faintly. She smelled nothing. The school buzzed with excitement. Billionaire Carlton Hale was visiting. Tall, sharp-suited, and cold-eyed, he was all PR, donations for cameras, promises never kept. That morning, Noah had searched behind a bakery dumpster, finding half a stale bun. The lunchbox stayed empty. By noon, Carlton toured the school. Spotting Noah, he strode over. "Let's see what he's eating," he smirked, yanking open the box. Empty. Silence. Then Carlton laughed. "Lazy kids don't eat properly. We're raising a generation that can't even pack a sandwich." Cameras rolled. Noah just smiled, lips pale. Moments later, he swayed and collapsed. Panic erupted. Carlton muttered, probably faking it, and stepped back. Eliza knelt beside Noah, his lips dry, skin clammy. This was hunger. An ambulance took him away. The media reported possible heat stroke. Carlton offered to pay for his medical dues and left laughing. In the staff room, Eliza reviewed CCTV. Every day, Noah sat alone, opening the empty lunchbox, placing inside crumpled paper to mimic sandwiches. It wasn't for attention, it was dignity. The final frame showed Noah smiling faintly at nothing, a smile hiding starvation. And no one had noticed. The viral truth no one expected. The hospital confirmed it, Noah hadn't eaten properly in 7 days. Severe fatigue, low blood sugar, early signs of malnutrition. He would recover physically, but Eliza knew the real wound ran deeper. That night, she didn't sleep. Instead, she compiled a folder, CCTV stills, video clips, and one handwritten note. He never asked for help. He only wanted to be seen. She uploaded it and shared. At first, a few parents and teachers noticed. Then a tweet exploded, a poor UK boy fainted from hunger while a billionaire mocked him. This will break you. By evening, 12 million views. Hashtag spread, #lunchbox lie, #shame on Carlton, #Noah deserved better. In his glass office, Carlton Hale paced furiously. His PR team warned, "Sir, the footage is real. People no longer see you as generous." Carlton scoffed, "I've fed more children than." "Sir," the consultant interrupted, "that's not how the public sees you anymore." Meanwhile, Greyston's reception filled with flowers, snacks, and letters. "Dear Noah, you're a hero." From Rosie, age 8. "I used to hide my hunger too. Stay strong." But Noah still wouldn't speak. When Eliza asked why he pretended to eat, he whispered, "I didn't want the others to feel bad for me." 2 days later, the head teacher summoned Eliza. "Mr. Hale's legal team." "I shared the footage," she said firmly. "I'll take the blame." "You'll be suspended until further notice," he replied. Her suspension letter leaked that night. Headlines read, "Teacher suspended for telling the truth." Parents protested, students marched, news vans crowded the gates. In Eastview Children's Ward, Noah ate a real sandwich, no acting, no paper. Carlton tried everything, charity pledges, apology posts, even £1 million hunger fund, but nothing worked. His reputation wasn't just damaged, it was irrelevant now. One evening, Eliza received a brown envelope. Inside was a crayon drawing, a blue lunchbox, a smiley face, and 3 words, "You noticed me." Signed, Noah. Tears spilled freely. The world that finally listened. 2 weeks after Noah fainted, and Eliza's suspension, she returned to Greyston Primary. Not as a teacher, but as a guest. Public pressure had reinstated her, but she came back for Noah. In the school hall, children sat cross-legged while reporters filled the back. The school board's head spoke, "There's someone here who deserves our thanks, and our apology." Gasps spread as Noah entered, holding the same blue lunchbox. His clothes were new, gifts from the community, but his eyes still carried quiet sadness. Without a word, he opened the box, revealing real sandwiches, and smiled softly. The hall rose to applaud. Meanwhile, in a Canary Wharf office, Carlton Hale stared at a headline, "Former billionaire loses major contracts amid backlash." Shareholders had fled, his apology video mocked into memes. The silence in his office was suffocating. He picked up his charity pin, plastic, like his intentions. Back at Greyston, Eliza took the stage. She glanced at Noah, who nodded. Facing the students, cameras, and the world, she said, "What happened to Noah wasn't just about one boy or one lunchbox. It was about the eyes that looked away. The silence that let hunger grow. Don't ever let anyone make you feel small for noticing someone." Soon after, children across the UK began carrying Noah lunchboxes, painted blue, as a silent protest against child hunger. Donations poured into real community kitchens. In classrooms, kids began to notice each other. No one ate lunch alone anymore. 1 year later, Eliza now taught at a small community school for underprivileged children. One afternoon, reading essays, she paused at one titled, "The Boy with the Empty Lunchbox." It ended with, "Hunger doesn't always start in the stomach. Sometimes, it starts when people stop caring." Eliza smiled through tears. The world wasn't perfect. But one child had spoken, and this time, the world listened. Moral lesson. Real power lies not in wealth, but in empathy. Sometimes, the smallest act of noticing someone can rewrite a system built on greed.